I was having a great Friday. I was getting ready for the weekend. We're getting primed for NFL free agency right here on the San Francisco 49ers Report. It's been an awesome week here on the show. But then I see this news. My day has been ruined. My weekend has been ruined. The San Francisco 49ers just signed right tackle Colton McKivitz to a 1-year, $7 million contract extension. Is this the answer at right tackle for this football team? If it is, I'm not happy, and it's time to rant. As you know, this is the San Francisco 49ers Report by Chat Sports. I'm Chase Sr., and today's show is sponsored by Manscaped. I saw this news of Colton McKivitz signing this deal. I feel as though I've been kicked in the balls. That doesn't mean that you can't take care of your balls. Do it with the best men's grooming products, 20% off and free shipping, manscaped.com/49ers. Use the code 49ers20. I'm trying not to overreact. And maybe I am a little bit, but I just can't believe this. The 49ers offensive line is the biggest thing that has held them back from winning a Super Bowl the last 2 years. It was exposed against the Philadelphia Eagles in the NFC Championship game 2 years ago, and it was exposed against the Kansas City Chiefs in Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. When the Niners gave up 11 pressures, Brock Purdy was running for his life. 9 of those pressures were unblocked, and Colton McKivitz was a part of that problem. And I've been thinking about this all offseason. I've been talking about this all offseason. And then I see this cute graphic from Colton McKivitz's agency that they're bringing him back on a 1-year contract extension worth $7 million. 65% of that is guaranteed money. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not upper echelon starting right tackle money, but that is pretty damn solid offensive line money. Is this the answer for right tackle for a team that has Super Bowl aspirations? This is like having a Rolls Royce with all of the premium players on this roster. Trent Williams, Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, Charvarius Ward. And it's like putting hubcaps on a Rolls Royce. This extension takes Colton McKivitz through 2025. And my initial reaction, no way. You have to be kidding me. What the F? We have seen all throughout this past season that Colton McKivitz is clearly not a starting right tackle for a team that is looking to win a Super Bowl. Against elite edge rushers this year, TJ Watt in week 1 and others, he consistently got pushed around and struggled in pass protection. His Pro Football Focus numbers were not good in the regular season. They were not good in the postseason. Overall grade of 65.1, a pass blocking grade of 56.4, a run blocking grade of 68.1. And that run blocking grade isn't awful, but I'm not content with just getting by at right tackle with Colton McKivitz. I want a real player there. And you look at his other numbers from 2023, 1,040 snaps, 573 pass blocking snaps. He gave up 9 sacks, 47 total pressures, and 4 hits. And you drafted him late a couple of years ago. You've tried to develop him. It was a smart decision to move on from a guy like Mike McGlinchey, who got paid by the Denver Broncos way too much money, and then pivot to Colton McKivitz to see what he could be. But it's clear after seeing his numbers from 2023, which we're showing you right now, that Colton McKivitz is not a starting caliber right tackle in this league. And then in the playoffs against really good competition, what happened? He continued to struggle. 205 snaps, 123 pass blocking snaps. He didn't give up any sacks because Brock Purdy was making plays happen with his legs, but 12 total pressures and 2 hits given up. So you're wanting to provide protection for Brock Purdy. and you envision him being your franchise quarterback. Colton McKivitz on multiple occasions got pushed into the lap of Brock Purdy. And again, if he's not your answer at right tackle, fine. If he is, I have a problem. And if you want to pop him onto the interior to play right guard, I'm okay with that. But if you go cheap here, and if this is your answer, every single Niner fan out there should be fired up. And if you are fired up, let me know. What is your one-word reaction to the Niners extending Colton McKivitz? Join the conversation down below in the comment section right now. Now, as I mentioned off the top, today's show is sponsored by Manscaped. 20% off and free shipping on the best men's grooming products at manscaped.com/49ers. The Lawnmower 5.0 will take care of you down below the waist. And it'll run through everything that you need it to run through, just like edge rushers ran through Colton McKivitz. Pause. We're going to put all this information down below in the comment section and in the description of this video. What I love about the Lawnmower 5.0, interchangeable blades, battery life that lasts forever. The performance package is also awesome, where you get the Lawnmower 5.0, which you can use on your balls, your face, your chest, your back, of course, change the blades. You also get the nose hair trimmer, crop preserver, ball deodorant, and all of that comes in a sleek travel case as well. This is the best deal that any men's grooming product has to offer. It's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com/49ers. Now, some more issues that I have here. We were just at the NFL Scouting Combine in Indianapolis. And some of these offensive tackles, which you can have at 31 overall, were built in a lab. Some of these offensive guards are fleet of foot, really quick, very agile, very athletic. This is a loaded class for the 2024 NFL Draft. And sometimes at other positions, it's really hard for them to step in and start right away for a playoff level team. But offensive linemen are some of the best interviews out there. They're some of the best subjects to talk to. Why is that? They're smart, they're heady, they're cerebral. And that physical nature to their game and their size can help their games translate immediately to the NFL. Now, I get drafting a right tackle to start on a Super Bowl team. That's a tall ask. That's a tough test. But those offensive tackles that you could have at 31, Kingsley Suamataia, Patrick Paul, if it's Graham Barton out of Duke, I think they're better players right now than Colton McKivitz. Stronger on their lower half, a good base, good athletes, good scheme fits. Now, the good news here, if you want to take a positive spin, is maybe the 49ers can lower his cap hit for 2024 and 2025 to free up some more dollars to spend in NFL free agency. And at the very worst, he's a solid backup with a lot of experience who played a lot this year at right tackle for San Francisco. But I'm just telling you right now, this can't be a realistic option to start at right tackle, because then after 2024, we might be having the same conversation where you get by against some of the mediocre to bad teams in the NFL, right? But then once you play in the playoffs, we're talking about offensive line issues holding this team back, because Brock Purdy was running for his life in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs team that was second in the NFL in sacks this year behind the Baltimore Ravens, and they drew up blitzes. They drew up four-man pressures, five-man pressures, and they owned the Niners in the trenches. I don't want to be sitting here in March of 2025 talking about these issues once again, and we might be if Colton McKivitz is the starting right tackle. Now, according to Matt Mayoko, more good news potentially. He said, "It's my understanding Colton McKivitz not the only player the Niners have been working to extend before the start of free agency. I'm not hearing of anything huge at this point, thinking along the lines of a couple of veteran role players." Again, those contract extensions could lead to lower cap hits, which then in turn frees up some more money for the Niners to spend in free agency. I hope this isn't it. I hope this isn't it. And if it is, I've got issues, because this organization spends a lot of money. They're aggressive to their credit, but they continue to ignore offensive line, which has been their biggest issue. Honestly, not just the last 2 years, the last 3 years. This is the 49ers Report. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll continue to bring you the real right here on the show.